Thanks for pressing play on this video presented by Unusual Facts. So some of these women have spent thousands of dollars on plastic surgery, tattoos, or body piercings. Others are born with strange birth defects such as excessive facial hair, a gigantic butt, or even an 8-inch long tongue. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the extraordinary women you won't believe actually exist. Lauren Williams. Having played volleyball in college, Lauren Williams has the longest known legs in the United States, with her eye-catching limbs measuring an incredible 49 inches from hip to heel. Lauren's height and long-legged genes can be attributed to her family, as her father, mother, and twin sisters are all 6 feet or taller. She has a US size 11 feet, that's a UK size 10, and it's revealed that she can find it tricky to buy clothes that fit. When modeling single Lauren, who was working on campaigns for global brands such as Nike, she does everything from sports to fitness to high fashion and swimwear. Pixie Fox, a dangerously small waist. Swedish-born Pixie Fox has already spent more than $80,000 on plastic surgery attempting to sculpt the perfect hourglass figure. With 6 of her lower ribs removed, Pixie's lower internal organs, including the liver, have lost some of their natural protection, but she isn't worried. She said, "Before, if I was in a car crash, I would normally break my ribs. If that happened now, I'm probably going to break my spleen instead." In total, she had 4 rhinoplasties costing $14,000, 4 breast augmentations of 200cc, 525cc, 800cc, and 1400cc, costing $28,500. 2 rounds of liposuction at $5,000, 2 upper eyelid surgeries at $6,000, a labiality costing $4,000, a Brazilian butt lift at $9,000, and cool sculpting, cheek injections, and lip injections at about $12,000. Bethany Hamilton. Bethany Milani Hamilton Dirks is an American professional surfer who survived a 2003 shark attack in which her left arm was bitten off. But ultimately, she returned to and was victorious in professional surfing. Despite the trauma of the incident, Hamilton was determined to return to surfing. 3 weeks after the incident, she returned to her board. Initially, she adopted a custom-made board that was longer and slightly thicker than standard and had a handle for her right arm, making it easier to paddle, and she learned to kick more to make up for the loss of her left arm. After teaching herself to surf with one arm, on January 10th, 2004, she entered a major competition. She now uses standard competitive performance shortboards. The broken surfboard that Hamilton was riding during the attack is on display at the California Surf Museum. Mayra Hills, world's largest fake breasts. Mayra Hills, also known as Vashine, measures 59, 28, 36, and says she's the proud owner of the world's largest fake breasts. And it's not hard to believe her claim to fame, considering each of her breasts have 10,000 cc of saline implants and weigh 20 pounds apiece. As you can imagine, it's difficult for Vashine, who wears a size 32Z bra, to find clothes that fit. So the German-born woman has a lot of her items custom-made. But bra shopping isn't her only woe. She can no longer tie her own shoes and has run into trouble when she's knocked things over with her chest. But it appears she's satisfied with her body, troubles and all. Anastasia Shpagina, real-life anime girl. It's official. The real-life anime trend has gotten completely out of hand. 19-year-old Anastasiya Shpagina has been called the new Barbie by national news outlets, but she later reviewed she's striving to become a real-life Japanese anime character, not a doll. She even posted, "I am not like a doll is like me." Apparently, Nastya has been passionate about makeup even as a young child, always experimenting with it in the mirror. Over time, she has developed a thing for Japanese cartoons, and it was only a matter of time before she started using her makeup artist skills to transform herself into a real-life anime girl. Chanel Tapper, world's longest tongue. The longest female tongue measures 9.75 centimeters, that's 3.8 inches, from the tip to the middle of the lip, and was achieved by Chanel Tapper on 29th of September 2010. Chanel from Houston in the U.S. shot to fame aged 13 when she was spotted sticking her monster tongue out in a YouTube video. In September, Guinness invited Chanel to Los Angeles, where they measured her tongue, and she narrowly beat two other female contenders for the record. Sarah Massey, world's largest butt. Sarah Massey would be just another 33-year-old mother of two from Chicago if it weren't for the fact that she also happens to have the world's largest butt. Though not officially recognized by the prudes at Guinness. Macy's massive 7-foot-wide keister requires a pair of 10XL trousers that would comfortably fit all the Kardashian sisters combined. Macy would still like to lose some weight, but says she now has a newfound appreciation for her natural assets and fervently defends them against anyone who calls them fake. Zlata, extreme flexibility. Russian-born former gymnast Zlata, 29, posed in leather and lingerie to adopt a series of poses that seem to defy every law of biology. Vlada, who now lives in Germany, is able to create astounding shapes with her body and is also so flexible she can cram herself into a 50-centimeter square box. Zlata's gift of flexibility was discovered when she was 4 years old, and by 6, she was training as a contortionist at a circus school. She has a rare condition which makes all of her tendons extremely pliable, which helps in her profession. The former gymnast now spends most of her day working out and training for shows around the world. In 2011, she set the Guinness World Record for the most beer bottles opened in a minute using only your feet. Kim Goodman, eyeball protrusion. Kim Goodman is a woman who is able to pop her eyes out of her eye sockets by 12 millimeters, or almost half an inch. She holds the world record for the farthest eyeball protrusion. She lives in Chicago, Illinois. She discovered her eye-popping talent one day when she was hit on the head with a hockey mask. Her eyeballs popped out much further than usual, and ever since that day, she could pop them out on cue, as well as when she yawns. Natalia Partyka, one-armed table tennis champ. Natalia Partyka, born 27th of July 1989, is a Polish table tennis player. Born without a right hand and forearm, she participates in competitions for able-bodied athletes, as well as competitions for athletes with disabilities. Partyka reached the last 32 of the London 2012 Olympic women's table tennis. Partyka began playing table tennis at the age of 7. She won her first international table tennis medal in 1999 at the Disabled World Championships. At age 11, she competed at the 2000 Summer Paralympics in Sydney, becoming the world's youngest ever Paralympian. In 2004, she won a gold medal in the singles event and silver in the team event at the Athens Paralympics. Supatra Sasuphan, world's hairiest girl. Her nicknames may include Wolf Girl and Monkey Face, but 11-year-old Thai girl Supatra Sasuphan insisted she's after being officially recognized as the world's hairiest girl. Although the school girl from Bangkok has faced merciless teasing at school, Supatra says being given a Guinness World Record for her hair has helped her become extremely popular. I'm very happy to be in the Guinness World Records. A lot of people have to do a lot to get in. She said, all I did was answer a few questions and they gave it to me. Jasmine Try Devil, woman with 3 breasts. There's really no other way to put this, so we're just gonna dive right in. Meet Jasmine Try Devil. She has 3 breasts. Try Devil, no, that's not a real name, but that's what she wants to go by, is a 21-year-old licensed massage therapist and die-hard Criss Angel fan from Florida who decided to undergo a shocking and controversial $20,000 surgery to add a third breast to her chest. Try Devil also stated that she's hoping to bank a reality show from this and has already put the wheels in motion to make something happen. Ludmila Chinchin. Ludmila Chinchin is a 16-year-old living in the city of Nikolaev, Ukraine. After she turned 10, Ludmila's parents noticed that their daughter's body began developing at an accelerated growth rate. She was taller and had longer limbs. She was taller and had longer arms than other children her age, but of particular concern was the length of her neck and abnormal curvature of her spine. As it got to the point where Ludmila began feeling embarrassed to go out because of her appearance, her parents took her to the hospital, where she was diagnosed with Marfan syndrome, a rare genetic disorder of the connective tissue that can affect many parts of the body, most often the heart, blood vessels, bones, joints, and eyes. In Ludmila's case, the disorder affected the connective tissue in her spine, causing it to curve at an angle of 30 degrees. Abigail and Brittany Hensel. Girl with two heads. Abigail Lorraine Abby Hensel and Brittany Lee Hensel, born March 7, 1990, are dicephalic parapagus twins. Abigail Lorraine Abby Hensel and Brittany Lee Hensel, born March 7, 1990, are dicephalic parapagus twins, meaning they are conjoined twins, each of whom has a separate head, but whose bodies are joined. They are highly symmetric for conjoined twins, giving the appearance of having just a single body without marked variation from normal proportion. In fact, several vital organs are doubled up. Each twin has a separate heart, stomach, spine, lungs, and spinal cord. In conversation, the twins are clearly distinct persons with distinct likes and dislikes. Their preferences in food, clothing, color, etc. differ. Sword swallower. Natasha Verushka has the world record for most swords swallowed simultaneously by a female. She swallowed 13 swords. She swallowed 13 swords, each at least 38.1 centimeters, that's 15 inches long, at the 3rd annual Sideshow Gathering and Sword Swallowers Convention in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, USA on the 3rd of September 2004. Natasha was born in India of white Russian and British heritage. She also has lived, studied, and performed her art around the world and also speaks several different languages. Natasha now lives in New York City. She is an amazing performer who uses many different types of swords in her act, or as she likes to say, swords on the menu. Thanks for pressing play on this video presented by Unusual Facts.